Hello everybody, welcome back to Lions Family Farms. So it's the next day. We're gonna be getting ready to bale some hay today. Sun better come out. It's dry, but you know how it gets overnight, it gets tough. Sun comes out, get that dried off. Just a little finishing touch. But right away here this morning, I'm gonna go and replant some beans. Unfortunately, up here in this hill, I don't know if the groundhogs ate them. It might be the groundhogs. There's holes there and then there's some missing beans. I don't know, we shot a bunch of groundhogs, so we're gonna replant the beans and see. Look at Dave parking his baler in the shop. I don't know what he thinks he is. Could also maybe been the slugs. I don't know. We'll just replant them and see. So now it's afternoon, same situation. It's frustrating, but you know, like I said before, you ain't gonna change the weather. So we're just gonna roll with the punches here. I just called Jordan. He told me we can keep it another day because I don't see us doing anything today. If anything, it'll be later on. So I am gonna go gather up what we baled yesterday, which is a solid 10 bales. Not a lot, but might as well get them now. It's 10 less to get tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna start mowing second crop. So the plan is I'm gonna start mowing. Dave's gonna take my spot. I'm gonna go start raking. Dave's gonna get done mowing, unhook the mower, hook up the baler, and go bale. So, as long as everything keeps clicking. Okay, it's the next day. Sun's out. So right away this morning, well, it's about 9:30. Me and Dave hooked the hay bine up and greased it. I'm gonna go start mowing. Second crop alfalfa is what we're mowing. And then he's gonna take my spot after a little while, probably right around lunchtime. And then I'm gonna go get in the Coyote and New Holland and go and rake some hay. And then once he's done mowing, he's gonna unhook the hay bine, hook back to the baler, and he's gonna start baling. So we got quite a bit to do. So if you guys know what alfalfa is, we mow it every 28 days, 4 or 5 times a year. It's normally always 5. And you're looking for the purple flower to show. We're cutting her a little early. I mean, here's the purple flower I'm talking about. There's not really too many purple flowers, but I think today's Wednesday. We mowed on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 28. Yeah, this stuff's pushing thigh high, so it's ready to be cut. So I'm gonna get unfolded, start knocking her down. We got a lot of baling to do today as well. I narrowed the row up one more notch because I'm just scared it'll get too dry. It's gonna be mid-70s today. So just throwing a small row now, pretty much. Pulls it up so that it doesn't dry out as quick. We're leaving a skipper. That's what happens whenever I play on the camera. All right, I just ate lunch in the shop. Always forget the clutch. Time to go rake some hay. Need to open my valves on the rake, and then we'll get on with it here. It's about 11:37. It's gonna take me between 3 and 4 hours to do all this. It takes quite a while. Another thing I really like about this tractor is this cab. It's huge. Look at my foot stretched the whole way out. In our other tractors, my foot touches the glass. Not here. Look at all this storage. It does have a Bluetooth radio, but I don't know how to switch it to Bluetooth. My phone says it's hooked to it, but I don't know how to get to it on the radio. So I don't know. I just got the Bluetooth transmitter plugged in. These kicker wheels plug-in's gonna send me over the deep end. Look how tall these rows are. They're like waist high. This happens in first crop because this wheel's right here and it bunches up, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's kind of a bad placement. It's the only thing I don't like about this rig. I like this rig a lot. Kicker wheel placement, I don't like it. I feel like it could be better. we're finally bailing. The last time I was bailing, I said it would be the next day, but the sun didn't come out yesterday until we were milking, and it didn't stay out for long, so there wasn't no bailing yesterday. Wind has been playing a little bit of games here today, blowing these rows around a little bit. That could be worse. One thing's for sure, I'd much rather it be wind than rain. Well, another good thing, we already did that hilly field over there, and then over on the back side of that hill where it's got plenty of slopes. So the rest is pretty much all gravy. Except for one spot, I do have to go up behind the big man's house, and it's quite a slope down towards his house. So we'll see if I'm feeling cute later. I might try rolling one down into there. If anyone new doesn't know who the big man is, you're just gonna have to go back to some older videos. You'll find him. The big man is my father. I was trying to turn left, but it was looking a little questionable about taking this camera out. Like I said in one of the other videos, I don't need to brake anymore. I had a horsefly get in here with me. All this getting in and out, trying to get different angles. You know, I don't know about you, but it seems like a pretty good reason to subscribe with all this effort going on, you know what I'm saying? Come on. I'm out of blasted nut wrap. Okay, let's get her done. Here comes everybody's good buddy, Adam, taking his first load down to the barn, down there at Uncle Bob's. Well, Adam wants his camera back, so I'm gonna set it on this fence post. But it's been a pleasure, folks. I'll catch you later. Oh yeah, and I'm not sure if I've ever mentioned this before. I'm not sure. But make sure you subscribe. Dave gifted me back my camera. We got 10 minutes of storage on it and 34% battery, so we'll see how that goes. Probably not very well. So I'm not really sure what he told you, but he's bailing everything I raked earlier, and I can't have the poor guy working alone. So since he's bailing, I'm gonna start gathering these bales up. I'm gathering, he's bailing, Uncle Bob was putting them in the barn, and Pat milked tonight with us, so that was exciting. It's the old crew back in action. But I think Biggie rolled home now. You know, I probably could have put him to work, but I don't think he really wanted it. Snapchat memories came up the other day from 5 years ago. It was the first time I started loading bales. I can't believe it's been 5 whole years, but that's the way it is. Coming down on some bales here. This field's rough and it's got rolling in it, so you gotta take her easy. Try and do this one-handed. I promise you I'm a lot more efficient, but I got my other hand tied up with this camera. I was just looking a little bit ago and I seen this spring I put 80 hours on this tractor. It's kind of impressive actually. I didn't think we had near that many hours on this spring, but I did run the planter with this tractor, the rake, pick the bales up, hauled some manure with it. So I guess it's got its fair share, but that's more hours than I thought we put on in a year. Well, we're only halfway through the year. We'll see what happens by the end. Maybe we'll have 160 hours. Probably not, because now all it's going to do is just rake. Planting is where it really racked them up. We're getting her filled up. We got, well, this will be 70. This load right here, and it's going to about do her in here. Unfortunately, I was hoping we could get more, but what are you going to do? You can only fill what you got. So I wanted to kind of go over the pros and cons of the KIOTI tractor, what I like, what I think they can improve on. We'll start with the cons. One thing I really wasn't a big fan of was the transmission. It's got a low, medium, high, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and a low and high in the 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you got, in my opinion, too many combinations, and you can't seem to find the one you want for the application you're doing. Like with raking hay, the one gear seemed to be too slow, the other seemed too fast. There's a lot of gears, and I don't like. No, I'm not a big fan of that. Versus like John Deere's with the ABCD 1, 2, 3, 4. It's simple. You can see it here, easy, and there's a wide range you can do in them gears. That's one thing I wasn't a big fan of. Another thing I wasn't a big fan of is the steering wheel was kind of there with the front console or whatever, and your knees kind of hit that. And then the hydraulics, it had a kind of a collar. You had to push back on the hydraulics and push the hose into it. I didn't really care for that. I feel like if they make that like a regular tractor where you just push it in and it clips in, that'd be a game changer on that part. And one more con, I think the shifter here, like you kind of got to reach down for it. They bring it up 4 inches. It's going to be a lot more user-friendly. Some of the pros of the tractor would be the cab is huge. You got tons of space in there. You got a nice comfortable seat with air ride. Very smooth driving tractor. I took it up the road to rake some hay and it topped out at 28 miles an hour and you won't even know you're going that fast. We got a really nice turning radius on it. I can cut around a lot quicker in that tractor versus 7130. Very short turning radius. It was comfortable to run. I ran it for I think 5 or 6 hours and it was like running anything else. You were comfortable the whole time. You had nice cold air conditioning. You got a nice radio in there. You didn't feel fatigued just from running it. So it's well put together in the cab there, in my opinion, and it drives nice. So it's a nice tractor overall. It was pretty fuel efficient as well. I don't think I burned as much in that tractor as I would in one of our other ones. Granted, our other ones are a touch bigger, but still, I barely burned that much fuel, and it's got DEF with it. I didn't really burn any DEF either. So fuel efficient little engine it's got in it. And also back to the cab, there was lots of storage in the cab. There was more storage in that cab than say the 7130, where storage is at a minimum and you really don't have any at all. But in that tractor, you had tons of storage to put your water bottle and put the GoPro, put your phone, and put food. And there was lots of places to put stuff. I want to thank Nolts Power Equipment here in Perry County for giving me these opportunities. Without them, none of this stuff would happen. So those are some good guys down there. I really appreciate them trusting me and then bringing that equipment out here for me to run and give a review and demo this stuff and just show the public what really this equipment is. So it's got 2 locations, one here in Perry County and one in Shippensburg. I talked with Jordan, he's in Perry County, he's the manager, and I know a lot of the guys in the store too. Very nice guys. They'll help you with what you need. If you're interested in say this tractor or any other KIOTI equipment, and I think they got a bunch of stuff down there. So go check them out. They're very nice guys to work with, and they got some nice equipment down there.